Hi everyone, it's Cindy from Cindy M's Crochet Corner. Today I want to show you how to make this little face scrubby. I already made a soap saver bag in another tutorial and I want to make a scrubby to go with it, or a couple of them anyway, and this is what I've come up with. It's a beautiful little scalloped edge on there and it's only a few rows, so we've only got about 3 or 4 row repeat rows to do, so nice quick and easy one, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. I'm going to use a beautiful lilac colour and it's a 4 Seasons 100% cotton in the 10 ply. I love my little 4mm hook as well, which I got, the tulip hook. I'll use that as well. It's a size 7. So to get started we need to do a magic ring is what we want to start with. And to do that, you just place it over your 2 fingers, cross it over underneath and then parallel on the back. Hook your hook over and pull through, twist it, pinch it with your fingers, pull it in a little bit, and we're going to do at least 12 in the center. So 2 chain to lock it in place, and then we'll do 12 double crochets in the center of the magic ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. If it gets hard to manage, you can pull your ring in a little bit tighter and keep going. So 5. Doesn't matter if that goes around, that's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, pull it around a little bit, and 12. So we're going to join it with a slip stitch, pull your ring in, slip stitch up into the top there. Don't do it on the chain, but do it up into the top there. The double crochet, slip stitch through, and then we're going to do a chain. Now on the next row we're going to do it's similar to the primrose stitch, and I'll show you how to do that one. So I'll set up a foundation row to start with. Just look closely at this one. It's so the next row is going to be half double crochet. So we've got to go into every single stitch with a half double. So into each stitch we'll put 2 half double crochets in there, and that's just going to build it out a little bit for us. So go around and do 2 half doubles in each stitch, and I will join you back around to do the next row. Just 2 half doubles. I've completed my 1 row of half double crochet, so I'm just going to slip stitch into the top there. And this row is going to be the start of our patterned row. So what we do is we just do the 1 chain there, skip 2 stitches, and into the 3rd we're going to do a single crochet. Make that 2 there. So 1, 2, into the 3rd we do single crochet, 1, 2 chain, single crochet into that same space, do 1 chain, then we'll skip 2 into the next, we'll do a single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet into the same space, 1 chain, 2, skip 2 into the next, do a single crochet, 2 chain and a single crochet into that same space, 1 chain, skip 2 into the next, 1 single crochet, 2 chain, 1 single crochet. So keep doing that all the way around and I'll show you the next row. We'll change it up a little bit. Should be pretty quick, this one. Shouldn't take too long at all. 2 into the next. One chain, and we're just about back, so we're back to the start here. So skip 2 and I'm going to go into there just with a slip stitch. 1, 2, and then back into that same space. So on this next row we're going to do 1 double crochet in the middle there, into the little 2 chain space we're going to do 3 double crochet, into the next space between we'll do 1 double crochet, into the little 2 chain space we'll do 3 double crochet, and then we'll change it back again to the row we've just done. So yarn's getting stuck there. 3, and in between we do 1, and then into that 2 chain space we do 3, and then in between the 2 we do 1. If you find your work's curling up a bit, you can put a chain in between the clusters. So, you know, from the 3 here, you could do a chain here and then go into the next one. I'll keep going with what I'm doing. It should sit flat. But if you find it's bowing a little bit, just add an extra chain in between there. That's going to give you a nice flat face scrubby. So into there, 3. Should chain 2 space. 1 in between there. And then in between. There's your 2 there. And then we're back over here, so I'll keep going. 2 and 3 into there, 3 into there, 3 into the 2 chain space. And my yarn's getting tight. So pull that. So we're getting closer here. And 3 more. We're pretty much done there. So we're going to change this next row up, similar to the previous row to this row. You can see that he's pulling a little bit tight, so you could do a chain in between. But it will stretch a little bit too when you're using it. So this next row we're going to do, so we've got 2, 3, 4, we're going to do 1 more of the single crochet, 2 chain single crochet, and then we'll do this beautiful little white trim on there. So on the next row I'm going to go single, just do a single chain there, and then 1, 2 to the second one we'll do a single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, And just make sure you do the same as this one here, probably every, I need to stretch it out a little bit, so we'll go every second one. 1, 2, we'll go into there with a single, 1, 2 chain and a single. Do a single crochet, a single chain in between, 1, 2, single crochet, 2 chain, into the same space, do a single crochet, do 1 chain, skip 1 into the next. This should help it flatten out a little bit. 1 chain in between. Okay, gives you that pretty little effect there. Skip 1 into the next, single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, chain 1. So do that all the way around now, and then I'll join you for the next row. Going a little bit too fast there. I will see you back around the other side here and we'll do the next row. Beautiful. So I'm just coming around, I've just coming to the last one. I'll do a little slip stitch there. And what I want to do now is change this yarn to the pretty Snow White. And we'll do the last little row here. So in fact, pull that back just one and pop your Snow White in there. And that'll make a cleaner color change. Just like that. So I'm going to do 1 chain there. And then we're going to do the similar row again as we did the last. So into these little tiny points here, which is your 2 chain space, and do the same again. So into there we'll do single, 2 chain, single crochet, all into the 1 point there. Do a little chain in between and then go into the next. And that's all we're going to do, just to give it just that little extra touch all the way around. Don't forget to darn all your ends in and everything. That's really important. As you can see, I've got heaps to do. But that just finishes it off nicely, I think, with that edge, and it sort of complements the little bag that I made earlier with these little tiny edges on there. So make as many of these as you like, the more the merrier. I have got a tutorial on how to make a little face scrubby basket, so please have a look at that one as well. That's pretty cool. You can pop these in and then you can just have it as a whole set if you wanted to. There is other things on there, but this is a just a different color. That's the only difference, a different pattern style. But I think it's so pretty. Just in time for Mother's Day. This has only taken me probably a few hours to do the video, and obviously this to make as well. I was making that one and this little one over here, so it won't take you long to make them up, and it wouldn't even take very much of a ball. The balls are pretty cheap. I got them for like $5.60, I think it was. So you can push out quite a few of these. No worries at all. So I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see what I'm doing next. There's always something new I'm coming up with. Have a look through the channel. Have a look at some of the ones I've already done. You might get some inspiration there. But this one is pretty much done. I've just got to darn some ends in. I have got a darning video as well, which you can have a look at, how to darn ends if you don't want them to come out. This is 100% cotton, so you can wash them and they can be reused. So just coming towards the end here. just do a slip stitch and tie it all together. So I'm going to tie these. I'm going to cut my yarn here and just tie these together for now. And then I'll come around with this one. Just into that last little bit there, I would do another one. See where we're at. Probably come just a slip stitch right into there. Let's go. Oh, doesn't want to go in there. That's what happens when you do knots, I guess. So let's just go before that, just before. Do a slip stitch. And I'll cut it and I'll show you how to do an invisible join, which is really cool. Okay, pull it through. Go to the next stitch if you can get it in there. Even go down a smaller hook size if you can't get it through, if it's giving you a bit of grief. So from the back, pull through 2. And then come back to the stitch here, but go into the middle. So you want to go into the middle there. Just wriggle it in there. In the middle, back loop only. Right in there. And then pull your tail through. And that is an invisible join. Look at that. So stitch, I'll join this one together as well, and then we need to stitch all our ends in. They will become invisible. Make sure you do the white on the white, purple on the purple. That is one very cool face scrubby. So make as many as you want. Do the basket that I've got in another video if you want. But have fun making those. They're really cute. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Have a safe day. Talk to you soon.